Hey everyone, Chloe here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome and welcome and welcome. So, today's video may be slightly triggering, but this open conversation will be the first of many necessary feminine and womanhood conversations to come, which is why you need to subscribe to this channel. And I wanted to create a video opportunity for women to discuss real life situations and real life dilemmas, and to discuss how decision making and the personal decisions that we all have to make is not always about right or wrong or as black or white as we would like them to be. Now, the beautiful Malika Hike, and forgive me if I am butchering her name, has just given birth to a beautiful baby boy by her ex boyfriend rapper OT Genesis. And they have named their precious bundle of joy baby Ace. Now, Malika is 37 and she is unmarried, and her situation and her reality is not uncommon, particularly for career women and for women over the age of 35. And a lot of women find themselves in situations where their biological clock is kicking into overdrive and they are desperate to fulfill the role of motherhood by any means necessary. And this may ruffle some feathers to hear, and this may make some women squirm, but a lot of women got upset and angry with me when listening to my 35 and over video, because after 35, ladies, a woman's fertility naturally decreases. And when a woman is approaching 35 or over 35, she will have to make the very personal decision to figure out how to accomplish her goal of becoming a mother if that is what she desperately wants. Now, there are a lot of women who have foregone motherhood for a variety of reasons. And while I understand that a lot of women have no desire to be a mother, and that a lot of women have no desire to be a mother if they aren't married or in a financially stable situation. But the reality is that many women, and that most women, come hell or high water, want to be mothers. And after 35, the urgency to become a mother often turns into a five-alarm fire. Now, Malika and OT Genesis have decided to amicably co parent because they are no longer a couple. And Malika, admittedly, has been single during her entire pregnancy. Now, I am well aware that many of you who are listening are of the mindset of no carriage before marriage and no pushing babies before he buys the rock, and that many of you feel that black women in particular are too comfortable with choosing to be unmarried single mothers. But the reality is that the ideal is not as common as you would like it to be. The reality is that some women will wait and hold out for Mr. Right, and that some women will settle for Mr. Right now. And I know that many of you mistakenly believe that women, particularly black women, can have babies in their 40s, in their 50s, and 60s, and 70s, and 90s. But the reality is, ladies, is that fertility limits are very real for every shade of woman, including black women, and that black women are not immune to infertility, and that black women are not immune to aging out when it comes to giving birth. And I used to be one of those black women who thought that a healthy pregnancy could happen at any age. But my sister is a nurse who works in a fertility clinic, and there are all kinds of women, including black women, who are living in infertility hell, crying and wishing that they would have had children sooner. And I also privately consult with many women over the age of 40 who are desperate to become first time mothers. So there is a hidden reality that many women are too ashamed to openly discuss. And this ugly reality of holding off on having children can sometimes backfire. And as women, we are not having enough healthy discussions or conversations about it. So let's get into this womanhood conversation. Let's get it started. Ladies, should a woman wait to be married to have a baby? We were discussing this over on Instagram, so follow me at Hypergamous Hive. Or should a woman take the opportunity to become a mom when it is presented to her? Should a woman care about being judged if she decides to have a child while being unmarried? Are you a woman, ladies, who will regret not having a child because you waited for the ideal? Are there different rules for single mothers who are in higher tax brackets. Ladies, share your thoughts about this very common womanhood dilemma below, and stay tuned for more feminine conversations to come. And I will catch up with you ladies and you lurkers in the next one.